I'll do, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the Yorkshire Blazeman here, and today I am going to do another review. Now, this is going to be of a knife review, and I'm not going to go in and say what knife this is. I'm going to leave you a few minutes to guess from this beer bottle I have before me. So I shall zoom in. So I'll give you a few moments. Right, now, you may have got it, you may have not. This is of a Portuguese knife, as Saglesh, Portuguese, and this is the Portuguese shield. Very nice beer, that. Anyway, the knife in question is the Filmam Opario. Ta-da! Now, I'm doing a different way of recording this. Normally I have my camera set up on its tripod up on the floor, looking here, but I've noticed that when I'm doing it, I've got to zoom in a lot, so I've just got it on my chair, office chair. It may swivel around a bit, so I'm just going to see how this goes, what it looks like, and blah de blah. So anyway, so here we have the Filmam Opario. This is a locking blade, a line lock blade. We have a beach handle, a stainless steel blade. As you can hear, had quite a nice lockup. We've got more of a spear point design blade, quite a small handle, and quite a big blade for a knife you're getting. Now, if I zoom out and I get a comparison, if you like to compare, to compare, here we have the Navale de Cafador, the Victorinox Recruit, and the other Filmam Grande. So it's quite a significant knife, quite big, and the handle is just a bit bigger than the Victorinox, as you can see. If I take out the camper, I believe it's sort of similar size. Here is the camper. So just a bit bigger. I thought it was similar size, but apparently not. Anyway, put these knives to one side. I'm going to go over the specs of this knife for you. So, if without further ado, I shall zoom in. And I shall just adjust the camera. Here we go. So, as I said, this knife is from Filmam, a Portuguese manufacturer, in the north of the country. This knife blade length is 8.3 centimeters, and the thickness of this knife is 0.2. So that's quite a very thin blade. If you have a look at that is quite thin compared to. Let's get the Moeller out. That is quite thin. The closed length of this knife is 10.2 centimeters, which is quite a decent length, to be honest with you. It will slide into your pocket easily. Most pockets are around about 15 centimeters, maybe a bit more, depending on what you're wearing, what jeans and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's quite decent. That the overall length of this knife is 18.4 centimeters. Now that is a very decent size, because that accumulates to 18.4 centimeters. Just goes to about just over 4 inches, and the blade length, that is 8.3, and that's just over 3 inches, just over. So if it wasn't locking and it's just a bit shorter, that would be UK legal to carry. And as I said, it's a beach handle, and the lock type is on a line lock. Now this is not any ordinary line lock. If we take, for example, Sparkle Tenacious, the line lock of this is you push it to the left and close with your right hand, like so. I shall show you again. Blade is deployed, thumb pushes it to the left, and this finger closes it. This is not the case with the Filmam. What happens is, you push the line lock to the right, and the blade collapses like so. The reason they've done this is just like Victorinox. They say it's a safety mechanism for right-handed users. So just in case you were using your knife, you actually dislocated the lock and the knife collapsed on you. So, try it again. You accidentally press into it and the knife collapses, separating your hand off. With this, right-hand users using it, using it, and they can't disengage the lock. Good feature that. Maybe a bit annoying to some. Good idea, theoretically, but practically, not so much. So let's do a paper test. If I zoom out. Now, this has replaced my Open L, number 8, carbon steel is my work knife. Because Opario means to work, to operate. So, sort of fits the bill, really. I can use this as an everyday knife, to be honest with you, just as long as the police do not see it. And I'm not recommending it, but just in case you wanted to carry a locking blade on you, this is a decent quality knife because it's just over 3 inches, just a little bit. So you show any police officer they might not mind. And, you're just wanting something a bit small but locking, go for this. I believe if you look on the website you can get a non-locking version. But anyway, so the good stuff I like about this knife is you've got a nice long blade and it's spear point, which I like. It came very, very sharp, razor sharp. Now it's just dulled a bit because I've been using it, which is also very good to see. I like how it's a traditional knife. It's quite slim. If we compare it to the Moella. But it's made out of nice traditional materials and it's a traditional knife. And to be honest with you, it looked actually pretty nice. And if we close it, it looks quite a nice little knife, doesn't it? I like how on here it says "Ma'am." If I zoom in now, "Ma'am" on right there. You have "Ma'am" lays suggested into the wood, and it says Portugal since 1817. So this company's been around for a long time. And on the blade, it says "Ma'am Inox Periculo," the place where it is. I butchered the name of that, but anyway. So that's the good. Now I'm going to go into the features that I don't really like about this knife. Anyway, so let's get started into it. The blade is open. You go to deploy it. Can you see? The blade moves. If I put pressure onto it, the blade moves. Now that's blade play, and I don't like that. There's not really much horizontal, but a lot of vertical. Can you hear that? That's the blade moving up and down. Now, if you look at the lock, here, it's all the way over there. It's not in the centre. If it's in the centre, it doesn't do it. It's all the way to one side. Now, that's not 100% lockup, that is. That is just slapped in there, not really much cared about. So I'm worried if I put a lot of pressure into this. I feel like if I keep on doing this, put pressure onto it, the blade's going to snap and close up on me. I don't really like that. I don't really feel really safe with it if I compare it to, let's say, the Duros. Now this is not a fault of design, or this is just a bad one I got. This is the Duros, pushing it in, not going to go anywhere. And if you look at, if you compare the two, the Duros is more in the blade than the Opario. Secondly, this knife cost me £9, and that's a good deal for it. You got a lot of blade, and it's quite a nice knife to look at, but it's not going to be the most, how I say, well put together, like the lock, for instance. Here, you can see the burr. Just there is not smooth. The burr, and as I said about the lock, it's not that good. Now, unlike the Duros and the Iberico, in here it's actually been smoothed. in the gap. Unlike the other ones, it has not. Now, I would like to see Filmam produce some more better quality knives, even though they are budget friendly like the Open L. It would just make them a bit more sophisticated and more popular. They are a popular knife, Filmam, because of their quality, not with their quality, but their budget friendly and their ability to operate to a satisfactory standard. However, like I just said, those nibbly small little bits just annoys you, even though it only cost me £9 British, which I'm not really fussed about. Well, sorry, £10. Not really fussed about. I only paid a little bit more of it, so you could suspect it wouldn't be Spyderco tenacious quality or to the high stand, if you understand where I'm coming from here. However, you would like to see that they would check the lockup. You know, I'm not really fussed about that. It would have, it would have taken a few seconds just to smoothen it out a bit. However, I can't complain as the knife came sharp. You can get some CRKTs, K-bars, knives such like that cost more and don't come sharp. For example, core steel. Anyway, that's my little rant over. So, would I recommend you the Opario by Filmam? Yes. Unfortunately, I must have got a bad one. But apart from that, I think it's a good knife. I recommend it. It looks quite nice. Nice wood, nice steel, a nice looking blade. And it's just, I think, a nice traditional knife. You don't see many Portuguese knives on the market at all, which is a shame because they do make some good stuff. So, if you're looking for just a Portuguese knife to have in your collection, a work knife you can use, batter it, break it, throw it away, buy a new one, this is good. I prefer it to an Open L, just because I'm a fan of Portugal and I think it looks quite cool. And just to be frankly honest, if you look at that, it just looks quite nice. So it's quite a nice knife to have. And if you just want to collect knives in your collection, have knives from different countries, pick one of these up. It's not going to cost you a lot compared to, say, like a Muller, which you can have few off because it costs a lot of money. The Portuguese knives you can pick up for quite a small price because they're not well known. Get a lot off and you go, here's my big Portuguese collection. They are very nice quality knives, and people will think, wow, I wish I could get one. But unfortunately, some you can't. Like guy sells, you can only get in Portugal. I think I've not found a website that actually sells them. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And again, more extreme than that, subscribe to my channel because it really helped me grow, and I really would appreciate that. So, also a little bit of a reminder, please can we get the 50 subs? I will appreciate that very, very much, because I'm at 43 and I would love to get 50. Be a good milestone, half of 100 subs, and I would like that a lot. If we do get to 50, I'm going to do a Q&A, so you can ask me anything you bloody want, you beautiful people. You can ask me what knives I like, sports, stuff I like doing, where am I in beautiful Yorkshire, things like that, why I collected knives, anything, ask me that, and I'll answer it for you. And that's only at 50 subs, so what I'll do is open a video when I get 50 subs, saying when it is, put your comments or your questions on that video down below, please state, and I'll mention you out, your name, your question, and I'll answer it for you. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time.